Hello guys, Emmanuel from Geekception here and hope you are doing awesome today. Now today I shall be doing the real life camera test of the Zenfone 4. This means that I'll be sharing the photos I've been taking in my day-to-day life with you awesome, amazing people. Let's begin. And welcome back guys. Now like I said in the intro, today I shall be sharing with you some photos and videos I've been taking with the Zenfone 4 in my day-to-day life. But before we do that, let's do a quick tour. Starting with the hardware, the Zenfone 4 has an 8 megapixel f2.0 camera up front that shoots up to 1080p video. Going around back and we can find two cameras. The first is a standard 25mm f1.8 camera, while the second is a 12mm wide-angle camera. The camera interface is of the new Zen UI 4. There is a button to switch between both cameras above the shutter button, and there are other options such as portrait mode, HDR, and timer at the top. And because I love taking landscape photos, I've always loved wide-angle cameras, and here on the Zenfone 4, it is no different. Now in today's video, I shall be sharing with you some photos and videos I've been taking in my day-to-day life. Let's begin. The images the standard cameras produced here on the Zenfone 4 is actually pretty decent. It does not oversharpen the image, has good dynamic range, and fares okay even in low lighting. Now as you can also see, I'm also showing the wide angle camera photos taken on the Zenfone 4 here as well. Something I did notice however was that there was a shift in white balance between both lenses. The standard lens tended to be cooler, while the wide angle lens tended to have a much warmer white balance. Thanks to the main camera having a f1.8 aperture, photos taken on it were much brighter with better dynamic range than the ones taken on the wide-angle lens. For landscapes and on location though, I really did love the wide-angle lens. While standing in the same position, I was able to get a much wider image, which was pretty nice. The selfie camera is an 8 megapixel camera, but I must say I was really surprised by the output. Photos taken with the front camera were sharp. ASUS has improved the overblown highlights that were present on the Zenfone 4 Selfie Pro, but not completely though, because sometimes on the selfies it was still overblown. Also, sometimes I did notice some lack of sharpness, meaning I had to take the photo twice. Taking a break from photos, let's have a look at some videos. So how was it, Taufik?
It was good.
It was good?
It's funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
More funny than action or more action than funny?
Funny.
Funny. We're in search of roti telur cheese and roti pisang. Hey, sky looks good. Jalo, you look good, man. Iqbal.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I actually pressed the button but it didn't work, and something I've been noticing with the camera is that the camera is actually quite buggy. Hope they fix it with software updates. Rahim! And after all those videos that you guys have seen, I noticed something. The exposure mode is very aggressive on the Zenfone 4. Yes, it shoots good video, but sometimes things get blown out. At night, I encountered another issue, which was that it did not get bright enough. Now, this is not only a problem on the Zenfone 4, but rather on ASUS devices in general. The midway mode at night is simply not aggressive enough. And as a black man with black friends, this means I can rarely see myself or my friends in videos recorded at night. Now coming back to photos, this phone has portrait mode, and I must say I am pleasantly surprised by portrait mode here. Photos generally came out looking nice with, well, artifacts here and there occasionally, but unlike some other phones, portrait mode is also available at night with some stunning results as well. Now rather than use hardware for portrait mode here, ASUS is using software, and this means that there's also portrait mode available on the front camera as well. And the portrait mode on the Zenfone 4 here was surprisingly good. Not perfect, but good, especially for software portrait mode. Finally, rounding up this video is a main issue I encountered. This is the fact that the camera on the Zenfone 4 crashes sometimes. At other times, it just doesn't respond and I lose my shot. This was frustrating, and hopefully it gets fixed by a software update in the future. And there you have it. That has been the real life test of the Zenfone 4 camera. I love the dynamic range of the main camera, the sharpness, as well as most especially the portrait mode. As for the wide angle camera, I absolutely love the field of view. Yes, it is not as sharp or does it have as good of a dynamic range as the main camera, but I still loved it. Overall though, I hated the camera crashes and I'll definitely be complaining to ASUS about this. And that has been it for the real life camera test of the Zenfone 4 from ASUS. Now this video I try to do it differently, I'm sharing with you guys, behind the scenes and of, my friends, of my life. So I hope you are enjoying or hope you like this new style. About the photos and videos from the Zenfone 4, what do you feel? Please leave your comments in the comment section down there below. And what else you want me to tell ASUS? I'm definitely going to be complaining about the camera crashes. What else you want me to complain about? Leave your comments down there below. And well, that's basically been, I just hit the phone there. Well, that's basically been it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. It did take me a lot to make it. So give this video a big fat thumbs up if you like it. Well, thumbs down if there's anything you do not like. And even more importantly than liking or disliking, please make sure you take care of yourself, okay? You're an amazing person. You are awesome. You deserve the best the world has to offer. Never forget that. You are important, okay? And I shall catch you lovely, awesome, amazing person next time. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.